There are many scriptures in the world, and every scripture seems to say different things. And let's say even among the Vedas, there are so many different types of instructions. Which one to follow, which one not to follow? How do we know? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. So there are too many options. When there are too many options, you are spoiled for choice, and you wouldn't know which one is the right one. And people may say, "Oh, I will test one and see, if it works out." How can you test one and see? Test one means you go into it completely and experience the whole thing and come out and see whether that was good, and test it against another one, and when you're going to finish. That's why. And okay, let's complete this translation. The solid truth. So simply by studying the Vedas, which are variegated, one cannot come to the right path by which religious principles are understood. The solid truth of religious principles is hidden in the heart of an unadulterated, self-realized person. Consequently, as the Shastras confirm, one should accept whatever progressive path the Mahajans advocate. This is the easiest path. Now, because there are so many options, like the sages, the scriptures, everything, there's way too many options. Therefore, it is said that a person who wants to test out everything, he may do so, but the problem is, it will take many lifetimes. And in the 7th chapter, 19th verse of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. After many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. So after many births of acquiring knowledge, because you want to test out this path, it will take a few years, and really go into the path, study it, put it into practice, do the sadhana, and then you're not going to get it immediately. Like if you want to do yoga, for example, if you want to do that meditation, you can't just go to yoga studio in a posh yoga studio in the central business district of a metropolitan city. You can't get it there. You can only get it in the forest and everything. If you see the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Yoga, you have to have a very rigid program for this, and to do that, like for years. And how many years? Actually thousands of years. We don't even have that time. So if you just want to explore that one process, you already have to spend so many decades, if not hundreds or actually thousands of years, to be very honest. So how are you going to have time to do any other process again? Now that is one process. Then the speculative jnana is another process. Karma is another process. And different way. Even among transcendence, there are so many different philosophies of different people. Brahman, Paramatma. So how are you going to come to a solid plan of action and the destination, a route map? How are you going to have all these things? So that's why it is said, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan. One who has become complete with knowledge after many births of such endeavor, then he will come to the conclusion that Vasudeva sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabha. Such a great soul is very rare in this material world. In the spiritual world, every soul is a mahatma. But here in this material world is very sudurlabha, mahatma. Very hard to find.